Hey Collective, it's Intuitive Pisces Moon and welcome to my channel. This is your November full month astrology forecast. So before we jump into your sign individually, I just want to let you know that for the month of November, we do have a full moon in Taurus occurring on November 5th. We have a new moon in Scorpio occurring on November 19th. And for those of you who celebrate Thanksgiving, that is occurring on November 27th. So stay tuned and we will jump into your sign individually and take a look at your month ahead. Welcome Aries friends. If your sun, moon, or rising falls in the sign of Aries, then this is your reading. So we're going to jump right into your November spread and take a look at what's going on in your energy. So the first card that we got is Soulful Appreciation. So this is about having heartfelt gratitude. So have you taken account of the things in your life lately that you are extremely grateful for? What are you grateful for today? You can make a gratitude list. You could start a gratitude journal. You know, I say pretty much on the daily, I am grateful for the roof over my head, the clothes on my back, and the food in my belly. Those are just kind of the easiest things to be grateful for. Then I usually add other things too. Like I'm grateful for my furry friends, which is my kitty, and then my human friends and family and all that other stuff. But I mean, there's so much to be grateful for. So when was the last time you took stock in all the things that you are truly grateful for? It's time to take a look. All right, the next card that came out is Heart. Your heart knows the truth. Are you overthinking a situation? Trust the wisdom of your heart. It will lead you to the most authentic decision. I feel like Aries, you have been getting heart energy a lot in your readings, and in particular just a need to focus on your heart. So you are being called heavily, like I mean the last couple months even, to look and go deep within your heart. You know, trust your heart, follow your heart, all of these things. The next card that comes out is the Unknown. Uncertainty is the only certainty there is. Surrender, curiosity, and faith. All right. Maybe you are about to embark on a new love situation and you're like scared to death of it because you're like, it's uncertain and I don't know what the heck to do here, you know, that kind of thing. So take that as it resonates, but we're going to keep going anyways. We also have confidence. It comes with time and practice. It's very interesting because most Aries come off as being confident, but it doesn't always mean that they are confident. They can be confident, but again, it's just kind of the way they come across, okay? Now, in tropical astrology, my rising sign is an Aries, and I come off as confident, even though I may not be. That tends to be how people perceive you, okay? So know that even if you don't always feel confident, you tend to come across as confident, right? I just heard fake it till you make it, you know? Maybe something shook you recently, again, maybe even pertaining to the heart, that took your confidence. And now you're like, am I ever going to get that confidence back? I'm just unsure. And instead of kind of stewing on it, you're being called to look at what you can be grateful for, okay? All right, we're going to jump into your tarot spread. Thank you. 7 of Pentacles. Yep, this is calling for you to have patience. You know, whatever is happening right now in your world, it's on its way, but it's going to take time. So if you're manifesting something, just know that it's happening, but it's like a slow burn. It's slow growth, right? The difference is like if you plant a seed versus planting like a seedling, you know, something that's already begun to grow, it takes longer because, you know, the whole seed has to like sprout in the darkness and everything. So just have patience as you go through whatever this is that you're going through. We now have the 7 of Cups. So 7 is about inspired action. And 7 of Cups can be having too many options or even illusions. Okay, so let's see what else comes out to go with these sevens, the 7-7. Three of Pentacles, okay. Oh, and then that one, 9 of Wands. Okay. God, you got the 9 of Wands in your last reading, didn't you? Yeah, you did. Because that was where I was getting the, my body's telling me no. What is with you in the 9 of Wands? You gotta put these wands down and do something else. Are you carrying too much? The moon's like, I'm not gonna tell. Okay then. All right. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. It's like this cycle wants to shift out of your life right now. You may be resisting it. Something may be calling you to work on something within your heart, and you may be resisting it. So you are being called to surrender to the uncertainty at this time, and even the darkness, right? So, yeah, you've been through a lot. I definitely see that. You've been through the most. But whatever is going on right now is kind of this dark period, like a void space where you're trying to let things go that don't serve you, but like still not yet into the newness of the new phase. So there's a lot of dark periods here where there's uncertainty, and you're like, I'm not confident when I'm not certain. And I get that. If you don't, I'm also getting that some of you might have control issues, right? If I can't control the outcome of a situation or control the circumstances that I find myself in, then I'm uncertain and I'm not confident, right? That might be a little bit of the ego trying to push its way through to be like, this is not safe. We're not doing this. It's not controllable. I can't force an outcome. I can't blah, 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 whatever, fill in the blanks. But Spirit's asking you right now, as you go through this darkness, to trust it and to surrender and have faith and curiosity about what's coming. Because you are about to turn, turn the wheel. I'm like, turn a leaf, you're turning something. Something's turning. But it hasn't happened yet. You're in this void space. And I always think of void space as fertile ground for new growth, right? Maybe you are in the Phoenix era where you've burnt something down, but you have not yet risen as the Phoenix. It's like you're in the process of still ushering out the old while not yet seeing evidence of the new, okay? So that can definitely make you feel very uncertain and not confident about where it is you're going. And that might be a little different for you, and that's okay. But Spirit's like, guess what? All of us have to go through this and go through this fertile void space and trust. And just know that what's on the other side is better and that it's going to be good, So just keep moving forward, keep trusting. We do have a potential move that you're making, right? We do have this person on a train, either going to visit someplace or move someplace. So we'll see. Let's see if we can get some more information. What else? Tell me more. Tell me more for my Aries friends. What else? Okay, we have unfazed. Unfazed. What else? Love your journey. Be open to the idea of loving you. All right. So maybe that's where you're being asked to open your heart here is, you're being called to look at yourself and love yourself. That's where that confidence comes from. Maybe you have relied too much in the past on external validation. And now you're in this unknown space of I'm not getting the external validation. Now I've got to validate myself and I don't even know where to start, It comes with time and practice. You can start by looking at yourself in the mirror and just say, I love me. And I love my journey. I love who I am. This is also about loving yourself through every phase of the journey, right? So many people look in the mirror and go, I will love myself if I lose 20 pounds. I will love myself if I can fit into that outfit. I will love myself if, you know what I mean? That's conditional love. You don't want conditional love from other people, so why are you doing it to yourself? Show yourself compassion as you heal through whatever this is, and offer yourself unconditional love. That's where this heart card is coming in from here. And I'm getting from many of you that this is a foreign concept, and I get it, right? I get it. It can be hard to just look in the mirror and be like, I love me, It's like the confidence. It's going to come with practice and time. And I was going to say that before I even read what was on the card, but it's like, yeah, it's so true. You just have to kind of start somewhere though, All right, what else do we have? We have jackpot, winning money, got rich, inheritance, unexpected money. Okay. That's some good news. Something to look forward to. We have Queen rising, stepping into power, praised coming up, spotlight. So you are stepping into your power. That is what's happening through this process, okay? And you're going to start to realize where your power comes from. It comes from within. It emanates outward from your heart space. The moment that you start to evolve into this beautiful, powerful being that you are, and you already are that, it's not like I'll be that tomorrow, I'll be that next month. No, you are that now. You just need to realize that. Okay? That's when the confidence comes in. And it's not artificial. It's not external validation. It's coming from you. And you start to see your worth. And you're like, guess what? Yes, I can validate myself. I don't need to go around being like, do I look fat in this? Do I look good in this? Do I need to do this? Like, it's getting, your inner self is like, guess what? You don't need that. Nope, you don't need that. All right, these two came out. Oops, sorry, kitty. Kitty is underneath my feet. All right, these two came out. We have validate your past. You did the best you could. Feel and empathize with your past, not judge it. And then we have F, being nice. Be nice, but not too nice. Not everyone deserves your kindness. There it is. That's probably about setting boundaries. Some of you need to move on and to leave some people behind, right? With the 9 of Wands, this is wounded warrior. This is heavy burden. There's some people out there that have just been perfectly happy throwing stuff on your shoulders for you to carry. It's time to release those people from your life and to acknowledge the role that you played in that. And then start loving yourself from your heart space unconditionally. There's no conditions behind this love that you offer to yourself. Have compassion for yourself as you evolve into this beautiful being that you are. All right, so I am going to read your Oracle of Shadows and Light card. And the one that we got for you is this one, which is Violet Angel Breaking Dawn, number 23. So let's see what that card has to say. Okay. With fresh hope after a difficult time, something new breaks through and shows evidence of its approach, and with it, your new reality. You have good reason to feel optimistic, cheerful, and like something has changed on a permanent basis. You are on the verge of a new day, and it is in these delicate and faint beginnings that something strong and bright will come. Do not wish it to hurry up to the brightest part of the day. Enjoy this tender new birth of a time which you have long hoped for. Gratitude and awakenings, early rising, and trying new things are all on the agenda when this beautiful violet angel of spiritual new awakenings flies into your life. All right, so you have a new beginning on the horizon, and I definitely said that when we were going through this reading, but it feels like it hasn't shown up yet. It's like you're waiting. And again, there is a sun here in the background. Maybe it's rising. You know, we have a moon here, which is the darkness. It feels like you are in this fertile void of darkness at this moment in time, and Spirit's just calling you to get into your heart space, step into your power, love your journey, okay? And have patience until it arrives. You cannot control how quickly time passes when you're in this void space, because there's work to be done here. That's all I can say with that. So if it's time to put down the burdens, do it. If it's time to let go of your past, do it. If it's time to cut people off, do it. Whatever this is for you, it's your time right now to spend with you and to get into your heart space and show yourself that unconditional love. Step into your power, queen. I'm going to be like, here, you dropped your crown. Put it back up on your head. You got this. All right. So this is your reading, my Aries friends. If it resonated with you, great. I hope it did. Go ahead and give it a like, share, and subscribe. I would truly appreciate that. If it didn't, that's fine. Then this is not your reading. Don't force it. Don't make it fit. Okay? So I want to thank you all so much for joining me. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Take care, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.